No fishing, unfortunately, for today, but what's happening, party people? Welcome to Superliminal. This is a wild puzzle game. This is one of my favorite puzzle games. Last year when we did, like, Viewfinder,
of self-doubt? Do you
I talked up this game a lot.
Massive dilemmas? Or for allowing the smallest problems to get blown completely out of proportion? At the Pierce Institute, our patent-pending Somnosculpt technology provides safe and effective dream therapy while you rest in the comfort of our flagship clinic. Located right next to the secondary overflow parking lot at the University Medical Center. Somnosculpt will make your dreams come true.
Thank you, Somnosculpt. Left and right movement, yup. Oh, I might have to adjust. We'll see how I feel. See if we might have to adjust the sensitivity. Terms of service, we'll sign it. And there's a door now. Yeah, so this is a game I have played many times. The chess piece is now large. Yeah, can I adjust the look sensitivity? That look sensitivity. That might be too much, actually.
Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnosculpt.
Congratulations on falling asleep.
Monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you to eyelids, our interactive, lucid induction dream state in which you retain full consciousness and control.
Oh, God. Even 30's too much. Gameplay settings down to 20. Yeah, I love puzzle games with specific and unique gameplay hooks. And I've never seen a game that plays with perspective the way that this game does. It's very fun.
You can move freely, interact with surrounding objects, and listen to messages from your patient care team. Please note that I am the standard orientation protocol and that my voice has been explicitly chosen to remind you that I am not a part of your patient care team. I do not care.
Thank you for not caring, robot lady.
During eyelids, you will lose the ability to awaken suddenly due to realizing that this is a dream. Evidence: I have already informed you that this is a dream. You did not wake up. Please complete the remaining orientation activities.
I just want to... What's back here? What's going on over here, I wonder? I don't think I'm allowed to be back here. I don't think I'm supposed to be back here. Please use other door.
You have deviated from the orientation pathway. At the Pierce Institute,
Alright, I'm stopping by Dream Soda. Anybody want anything? Anybody want red, green, diet, random soda, baking soda, mini soda, or water soda? Anybody want anything? Delicious water soda. Oh, come on. Hell yeah. Oops. That's fine. There we go. Make it tiny. Make it small so that we can fit it through that other window down there. Hell yeah.
All environments perceived during eyelids should reflect a typical mental state. If you believe your mental
No
state
objects
is
beyond this point at all.
compromised by Somnasculpt, please provide a comprehensive, rational explanation in your post-procedural survey. Completed surveys may be eligible for a gift card.
Well, if we can't bring objects through there, we'll just drop it on the other side. Bring it up over the wall. Hell yeah. Blue room chess piece. Red room apples. Blue. Blue. Yeah, I've seen a lot of breakdowns of programs like this and how easy it is to run simulations like this with repeated spaces and invisible walls, barriers, hallways, things appearing when you like look around a corner and stuff. And it all comes down to the fact that people don't use it a lot because it probably doesn't fit what the game is going for, you know? Probably would only confuse and nauseate. Give me the sign. Now we must make the sign big. Go over both buttons.
Please stand by for polite recognition on your completion of the Somnasculpt orientation. You did it. To maximize the time allotted for your therapeutic journey, please do not delay in proceeding through the final doorway as indicated.
Well, the final doorway is brick. So what we're gonna have to do is any subliminal messages? So the creators of this game have announced their next game called Subliminal. I also love Superliminal. This game is awesome. Yeah, the creators announced their follow-up game called Subliminal that I'm super stoked for. Bring me the cheese. Okay, so there is a hole in the dark part of this hallway. We must fall down that hole to continue the story. But if I remember right, I can use the cheese. No, no. Well, shit. There goes the cheese. Okay, I thought the game froze. Boop. Suite B, Suite F, A and G, All right, dream soda again. What do people want? I'm thinking a baking soda this time. What's everybody else thinking? We get water? No water for us. Delicious baking soda. Break, damn you. Fine. Come on. Let's take the baking soda with us. That's not correct. Anything back over here? Nope. Some doors are best left closed. I don't know about that one. I would very much like to open that door. Excuse me. Oh, didn't mean to grab the exit sign. Yep. Exit temporarily moved. Alright. That's not right. That's not right at all. All right. Boop. And just like drop it. There we go. Up and over. Is this the corner? Can I not go around? So that's what I'm supposed to go over there, but there's shit all the way up there. Yo, Huggy Wuggy, welcome to chat. Good to have you.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce.
We're just
And I'd like to
hanging
talk to you
out,
about
working
being
on
special. So special, in fact, that
some
we have
relaxing
no
games.
idea where you are. But not to worry. We're
Oh, Frank.
working
All right,
on it.
Frank. Is this no, this isn't the multi-sided one. This one should be. That. Oh, I know. I love this game. This is probably my favorite puzzle game. I was reminded of this game last year when I was playing through Viewfinder. Just an incredibly unique puzzle mechanic. I don't want to say taken to the extreme, but I definitely feel like this game, Viewfinder, I feel like they fully explore what their mechanic is capable of, just the system that they have. Perception is reality. True, true. Look at those stars up over there. I don't remember there being a star room over there. It's fine. I'm not looking for all of the little secrets throughout, Yeah, I'm not trying to get everything in this game. I've already done that once or twice. That's right, okay. So we should be able to... Yeah. Like horror games? I'm coming around on them. I'm normally not, or I should say I wasn't a big horror fan. And then I played through games like, I think Resident Evil 8 was my first, like, big, and that's not even, like, that scary of a game. But Resident Evil 8 was, like, made me say, oh, these games just play really well. Yeah, absolutely. Like, the Resident Evil games really got me. I played through the Silent Hill 2 remake on my own, like, off stream. That was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Yoink. Dead of Night. Film, survival game, there we go. Dead of Night game. Oh, I'm uncomfortable. Oh, that looks... Oh, God. Like, the fidelity of the graphics make it really uneasy. Like, the look of this guy... Oh, that makes me really uneasy. So the... unfortunately, links don't work in chat. We've had issues with people sending all kinds of spam links in the past. I do have the Steam page pulled up already. That's what I'm looking at. I do have the Steam page pulled up already. If there are links that you would like to send, we do have a Discord server where we allow links. There's a chat channel. There's a channel in the Discord server with links. Sure you have the correct game? One moment. If it wants to pull up again. Developer Baggy Cat. Developed and published by Baggy Cat. If you're looking for the Discord server, I think it's that one. Yeah. Developed and published by Baggy Cat is the one I'm looking at. The gameplay trailer is a Markiplier video. Dashy Games. Yeah, it shows a bunch of 8-Bit Ryan. Yeah, it shows a bunch of content creators reacting to it. God, that looks crazy. Correct one? Nice. All right. Add to wish list. Yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye on that. If it goes on sale, I'll definitely, like, nab that up. Second vid is a story trailer. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Like, I'll definitely leave that up and I'll take a look at that after stream. But, yeah, I'm not. I don't want to just sit here and watch trailers while. Yo, Frank, thank you so much for the follow. Hang on, it should have sounded more like this. That's what the follow should sound like, but sometimes Streamlabs doesn't want to cooperate. Most times, actually, Streamlabs doesn't like to cooperate. But yeah, some other horror games that I really liked were, throughout October last year, I played through the, what were those games called? What were those games? Library... Fears to Fathom. The Fears to Fathoms games were really good. I really liked those. But yeah, Silent Hill 2 really got me. I was a big fan of that one. It's one of those things where I say I don't like them, but more often than not, I do. Alan Wake 2 is probably one of my favorites. First time I played was Poppy's Playtime.
To give you a quick update on where you
I have not... I know those are around. I've heard of them. I've seen Poppy just on social media.
Frequent updates to being reminded that you are completely lost.
But I have not gone out of my way. It feels like there's something like right there. It feels like there's... Yeah, I've not gone out of my way to look into Poppy's Playtime or any of like the newer FNAF games. God, I remember when FNAF first started. It's a great game series. I'll definitely look at that one. I am more familiar with, like Dead of Night I hadn't even heard of, but Poppy's Playtime I have heard of, so it'll be easier for me to remember that one. Security Breach one is shit. Yeah. I've heard it was not very good, and that Secret of the Mimic, the new one coming out, is by the same company. Oh, My Friendly Neighborhood was another one I really enjoyed. I would highly recommend My Friendly Neighborhood. Resident Evil style gameplay and puzzles, but the monsters are Muppets. That was such a fun game.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce.
Alan Wake 2 is probably one of my favorites. As somebody who is not a fan of Alan Wake 1, Alan Wake 2 is fucking nuts. It is awesome.
You should also find a variety of...
Oh yeah, like that's what I mean, like when I what I've heard about the game is that...
Absolutely.
Give me the moon. I'm gonna take the moon now. Yeah, that's what I mean when I say like what I've heard about the Security Breach game. If I... There we go. Until Dawn should be great. I will see. I remember the original. Oh god, and they're also working on a movie. They're also working on an Until Dawn movie. I keep forgetting about it, and then when I go to the movies, there's like a poster for it. Can I make it up there? Let me out! Let me out! So the song Fly Me to the Moon is a good hint. Yeah, I would say that's a good hint. There's the very literal, like, Toy Story Woody quote of "Reach for the sky." There's the blueprint. Again, I'm not trying to get everything in this game. I just think showing some of the fun stuff for people who haven't seen this game before, you know. Sorry for the people who haven't played this before seeing all of the actual answers for the puzzles, but there's also some very fun side stuff to discover.
Dr. Glenn Pierce. In the event that this elevator does not wake you up, please don't interact with anything that strikes you as psychologically significant, as we will no longer...
Do not, if for whatever reason the test goes wrong, don't go towards or look towards, don't interact with anything that seems important. That's why some people watch these? Yeah, like, that's, so... the reason I stream is I genuinely believe that video games are art. I think it is a phenomenal medium of storytelling, and I love sharing like games from my childhood. Like I was a big PS1, PS2 kid, so like all of the games that are no longer available really anywhere else, or that people might not have played because they were PlayStation exclusive and somebody grew up with Xbox or GameCube. Layers of Fear? Yes, I know of Layers of Fear. I've not played that one either. Layers of Fear, Evil Within is on my horror game list. I feel like there's another big one. Oh, more Silent Hill games. Like, I really liked the Silent Hill 2 remake. So I want to go back and experience some of the other Silent Hill games.
This is an automated message for all patients who attempted to use an alternate pathway to access the next
At least the
phase of
2016 one?
somnosculp's
Oh yeah, there was another one.
trapped in a dream state paradox instead. Your decisions imply a failure of orientation, which reflects negatively on the standard orientation protocol. You will rectify this failure immediately.
No, I will not. Oh, I need to grab the fucking... I need to grab the die. Duh. Can I... I don't think I can climb up that. I need... First of all, there's... Okay, they won't let... That's fine. They won't let me grab that, but that's fine. Oop. Yoink. Drop.
Professional tip: the average adult can only withstand 3 to 5 dreams per night. Once this threshold is eclipsed,
I wonder if that's
by
real.
entering more dreams,
I've never
your
actually
mind will
stopped to
suffer
think
an
about...
explosive mental overload, reorienting
I just
the
assume that
emergency
things in this game are made up.
Please subject yourself to explosive mental
Can I recommend a
overload.
Souls-like to you? I don't like Souls-like. I've tried them a few different times. Genuinely, I think that playing them on stream might help me. It's one of those things where, you know, I'm locked in because I'm playing it on stream. Like, in the Discord server for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday games, once I finish those games, then, I put up a poll and people vote on the next game that I play. So if people vote on a Souls-like, if I put a Souls-like in there and people vote on it, I'll probably play them on stream. I will take the recommendation. I just want to express that caveat that I don't like Souls-likes. I will absolutely take the recommendation, but normally don't. Jedi Fallen Order, Survival, fucking awesome. I have them both. I have them both. Those have been recommended to me a few times, but... Gonna make a Bubsy Souls? No! Then I'll be forced to play it. Then I'll be forced to love it and have so much fun. But yeah, I've heard great things about the Jedi games. It's gonna be the best Souls-like. They're gonna start calling them Bubsy-likes. They're gonna call Elden Ring a Bubsy-like. Dark Souls 3? I have so many. So I have the Dark Souls trilogy. I have Elden Ring. I have Bloodborne. I have Demon Souls, the original and the remake. I have Neo. I have The Surge. I have so many. I genuinely have tried so many Souls games. Telling me to call Cuphead Mega Man plus Dark Souls broke me. Oh. That's because they didn't want you to say... They didn't want you to include, like, the word... If anything, if anything. Well, shit. Contra and Dark Souls. Yeah, no, Contra's a way better comparison. Honestly. But yeah, I just like... I've had so many... I have both of the Star Wars games. Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. I have both of those. Told that Olba, she was like, no one will know what Contra is. Said, who the fuck knows who Mega Man is these days? Mega Man is in Smash. That's the only argument I would have to that. Mega Man is in Smash, and I guess Mega Man 11 came out the year after Cuphead or something. Or no, a couple years after Cuphead. We had Mega Man 11. Mega Man is another franchise that I desperately want to I want to give it a genuine shot, and I think playing it on stream would help. It's one of those heavy truths. But yeah, like I will definitely hang on. I have a list. Where is? Yeah, so I have lists in columns here. Based on like games that I've played before that I like, that I want to share with people. There's a column for recommendations, and then there's a column for games that I've just never played before, regardless of if people recommend them or not, games that I do want to play at some point. Where's my pen? Let's... Oh yeah, Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor are already on the list. Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor, right? Between the Clone Wars 2002 game and Coffee Talk. I was gonna put Dead of Night. Dead of Night. They haven't made a Roydian head mod for Survivor, so I haven't bought it. Have some nice, yeah. No, it's a lot, but you know we make do. I think for the next, okay, so tomorrow we're starting Spider-Man Miles Morales. Wednesday we're continuing God of War Ascension, and then Thursday we're starting Metal Gear Solid, a franchise I have never touched. We're starting Metal Gear Solid 1 on Thursday. I think whatever the next poll is, I feel like we'll be finishing God of War Ascension on Wednesday. So once we're done with God of War Ascension, or just, I guess, whatever the next poll is going to be, I might do just a genre poll instead of naming specific games. Like if I were to put, you know, Ratchet & Clank, Rain World, and Hollow Knight, I might just put genres. Like, stealth game, horror game, a shit game, you know, because these are all the good games, and then the secret bad games are on the back of the list. For Spider-Man games, because I don't want spoilers and 2s on Steam now, but I'm 1000% here. Action game, Bubsy-like. So the next Bubsy game, we've talked about this. The next Bubsy game is at 200 followers. However, we do have, if people want shit games, down at the bottom of the screen, we do have YouTube sub goals. If the YouTube channel reaches 100 subscribers, Superman64. In general? Oh, hell yeah! Hell yeah! Nah, 1000% I get it. 1000% I get it. Yeah, so secret bad games are on the back of the list. So, oh yeah, no, it's great. When I was a kid, my parents would like always keep me buzzed, like buzzed cut. So you know, once I was 18, once I moved out, which I guess was 19, but once I was like out on my own, it was this all day. I started growing it out. Yeah, so I think the next poll is going to be genres. Anyway, Superliminal. Stuck in the first boss of Dark Souls 3 for like 3 to 4 hours. So he's the boss in 30 minutes. So I've talked about this multiple times on stream, where one of my favorite games ever is Psychonauts. 3D platformers are my bread and butter. I adore 3D platformers. And for the trophy list for Psychonauts 1, when it was ported to like PS4, one of the trophies is about beating a minigame. And beating the highest level of this minigame gets you a bonus level, like a bonus level up to your character. Well, all I needed was to beat this minigame, and what it would do is it would pop a trophy for the minigame, it would pop a trophy for reaching level 101, it would pop a trophy for unlocking the secret ending for reaching a level 101 and beating the game, and it would pop the platinum trophy. So I needed one trophy to pop 4. And it took me years. On and off, I would turn the game back on. I had it saved right at the minigame, so I would try it, get frustrated, turn it off. I would do that couple hours on and off for years. Like, I want to say like maybe once or twice a month. I would turn the game back on and be like, all right, let's try this shit again.
Hello.
Friend comes over, dear friend of mine, love this guy. Comes over, and he's like, we're gonna go out, we were gonna go do something, and I was just playing the game, waiting for him to show up, just kind of futzing around, and I was getting fucking frustrated, and I was like, nah, let me turn the game off, let's get out of here, let's go do something, I gotta go cool off, you know, I gotta go burn off some steam, let's go out and do something. I think we're gonna go see a movie, maybe go bowling or something, I can't remember. But he was like, no. You're upset. Why are you upset? What's going on? Like, don't just walk away from it. Tell me what's going on. And so I showed him the minigame. I was like, you know this game. This is a minigame in it, and it's fucking frustrating. And sure enough, he's like, let me try. Hand him the controller. Less than half an hour. I want to say maybe 10 minutes. It took him maybe 4 tries with the minigame. Didn't go to a hairstylist. Didn't cut my hair since August that year. Yeah, I've gotten it trimmed a couple times because dead ends are real bad. I would say, yeah, haircuts. No, I have not cut my hair since. I have not fully cut my hair since 2017. It's been 8 years since I've had a real haircut, but definitely trim. I think I've trimmed it a few times, again, just to take care of split ends, just to take care of my hair, you know, because it gets real bad. It can get tangled and get real bad. I hate knots in my hair, so. You know, it's been about, and honestly, that just, in my opinion, that's just, channel points and you go bald? Oh god, so, So, I have, you don't have to, so the thing is, I've thought about this. We have sub goals and follower goals at the bottom of the screen there. 50 sub goals, I'll shave the beard. 50 subs on Twitch, I'll shave the beard. The thing is, I'm an actor. Like, that's also just something I do in and around my area. I have roles coming up in the summer that I need the hair for. I was cast in some specific things like July where they wanted this. So like I need this. But maybe after, or maybe it'll be a, hey, cool, spam is calling me. I wonder if they have any new variants on spam. The delicious canned ham. Damn. All right. Goodbye, bloody handprints. And we go this way. And this way. Diet. Diet soda. I will say the first time I played this did freak me out. Because I just was not... Because I didn't know if it was going to, like, secretly turn into a horror game with all the splashes of red. Oh. Oh, I've got some input delay. This is not a good section to have input delay. No. All right. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, that does not feel good at all.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like
Here,
to
just
talk
to give
more
people an
about the
idea,
themes of worthlessness and
like, watch what happens when I press
self-harm
cross the
before.
jump button.
You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around you, the kind you know everyone else is enjoying. And that's exactly why we're here.
When I move, like tapping the stick, it's already back to neutral by the time my character starts moving. It's like a half-second delay. Probably not that bad. Probably more like a quarter-second, but still. Ugh. It's super noticeable on the other analog stick for looking around. That's closed now. Awesome. Yeah, I definitely think for like
Warning.
a sub goal later, I'll definitely put shaving my head on that list. It would definitely be a high sub goal.
Into a dream within a dream instead, disorienting yourself even further. You are responsible for failing to make this crucial distinction.
And then this way. Wasn't it a trophy to get through here without using the light? Oh. I mean... I guess I don't super need that, because I remember it's like... Oh, fuck. There we go. God.
Did you know that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs in less than 1% of patients? This correlates strongly with the
Goodbye, knife.
99% of patients who are able to follow simple instructions from the standard
Yeah, that shit freaked me out.
protocol.
Idea. And it was just red paint. Oh, fuck. Yeah, alright, so there's a bunch of, like, you can eventually finagle your way up to the, like, those open windows and look around. There's nothing out there, but I don't think with this delay... Do I dare? I think I dare. I'm gonna try unplugging and plugging it back in. My capture card to my PlayStation. Okay. And audio's there. Cool. Alright. I guess we're back. Is my audio crackly at all? I've had issues in the past where my microphone starts, like, for whatever reason, my microphone gets super boosted and the audio just is garbage. But no, that's pretty sick. What is... I thought there were beans around here. Wo ist der Beans? Wo ist der Frijoles? Yeah, beans! Frickin' beans. Alright. Doing this shit for 10 years? God damn. Well, don't I just feel like I'm wasting my life? Nah, that's awesome. Do you like it? For people watching the VOD on YouTube and who are not in the Discord server, to see the flame throwing, not throwing, but awesome. Yeah, no, it's fire. It's a type of fire dancing. Are you playing Duel Links and haven't alt tabbed yet? Nah. That's you. Yeah, wait. That's you, wait. You're the one playing Duel Links. You're the one... You're the one playing Duel... You can't trick me. Alright, let's get out of here. Well, guess we're playing Duel Links now. Make the avocado smaller. Enjoy avocados. It's called Frøyapoen. I don't think there's an English translation. I think, because I've seen things like that before. I think it's considered a type of, like, fire dance. There's, like, a, not like fire choreography, but, like, I think it's considered a, oh my god. There. You wake up, realizing you're in the middle of a fight, and just someone Wait, no, I don't want to be on the other end of this. Where's my Exodia deck? I don't... When Exodia's in play, I don't want to be the one with blue eyes. I've seen how this ends up. That... Oh. Give me the door. All you need is Pot of Greed. But what does it do? Why do I need Pot of Greed? What does that do? Dog. Lets you draw additional cards? Pot of Greed, okay. But what does it do? me draw even more cards from my deck? That seems a little busted. That's got to be at least, like, limited, right? Pot of Greed is limited, right? Which lets me play Pot of Greed to draw more cards from my deck? Tell me there's a card that draws... There's a card that draws cards.
Pierce requires you to note the following risks of dream overexposure. Significant memory loss.
That seems like it would mess with card economy.
Hallucinations of dreaded or annoying objects. Unrealistic beliefs about the lengths of hallways. And other side effects which have not yet been discovered or which
Tell me a card drew this? That's crazy. I don't believe it. Next, you're going to tell me there's some magic crazy card that allows you to draw 2 additional cards from your deck to your hand. Drop the apple on the apple and it'll knock the apple off the button. Yeah. I hate the alarm room. Well, we're past it. I love this perspective stuff, because then I just got to go over here and start cloning the apple onto the button. One of them is really faint. It's like I got headphones on. That could be a real one. Me too. No, that one did, like, I was also stuck on that one for a while the first time I played this.
In a desperate attempt to counsel you. I have no subroutine to correct these errors, but I cannot compromise the integrity of the standard orientation protocol. You will not receive these messages. They would not make sense regardless.
Up, up, and down. This game is so fun. It feels really cheeky in the way that, like, it just has, like, fake lighting and fake cloud backdrops behind a lot of things. Because it's a manufactured dream. It's a fake dream.
Dr. Pierce continues to input.
What's behind the dream soda?
I will interpret his basic ideas. Hello, my introductions are redundant. I am a real doctor who went to doctor school. VR has never been a mistake. I can help you.
Oh, thank God, VR's never been a mistake. I was worried for a second.
Transmission ends.
I was worried for a second, but thank God VR's never been a mistake. Thank you, real doctor, that went to real doctor school. What should you do if you're addicted to seagrass? I don't know. What should I do if I'm addicted to seagrass? I wish there was a good Backrooms game and not like a procedure sea kelp. You know what? I do need help. That got a good head slap out of me. Not a knee slap. That was very good. I like that. I like that a lot.
Hello. Name is my Pierce Dr. Glenn. To the Somnoscope Welcome Experience,
said it out loud.
Team of your care leader, patient years 10 development. Conditions struggle you whatever with?
I've been sofa kinged.
Edge science with cutting a tomorrow.
What was that about edging science? Cutting what? We're on the edge of cutting? What? Oh yeah, we're on the other side now. Our normal suite is that one. That's right. I remember I turned off the alarm. I walked over to the alarm and I was thinking, okay, what was weird about this one? What was weird about coming back to this, like waking up from this dream? And when nothing happened with the alarm, I was very concerned. About us. Our mission. And then behind here. I remember where a few of these rooms are. The chess pieces were the fucking bane of my existence, though. Any time. Give me the chair. Give me the chair. No. There we go.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. This is a notification that you have reappeared on our monitoring system after a prolonged absence.
All the chess pieces I don't
Continue
have.
to do whatever you did most recently, and discontinue whatever you were doing immediately prior to that.
Huh? There's something so funny about the narration giving me some redundant, stupid, like, oh, you gotta do this, but don't do that. Kind of, like, do exactly what you were doing, except for the bits you shouldn't be doing. Like, that kind of redundancy. For me to immediately turn a corner and then start falling to my presumed death. Up is down, down is up, and then I get tased. Game was rigged from the start, kid. Is this... I should be able to fit. Yeah. What do we do if we feel the urge to hit people in the face? And what do we do if we... Is this another joke setup? Is this another joke setup? Am I about to get fucking got again? What? Check for witnesses. That's just good advice. That's just good advice.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In addition to continuing and discontinuing as mentioned earlier, please also disregard any unsettling experiences that you may have recently had. Everything should have now reverted to being soothing and therapeutic. If this is not the case, you may be receiving this message in error.
Everything should be relaxing now. If it's not, I don't know what to tell you. Big fan. Yeah. I myself am a huge fan. All of these lead to the same... Yeah, all of these are the same. Huh. There's a... Yeah, there's a chess piece up there. Ah, fuck. Alright. This area. Okay.
Hello, my name is
I
Dr.
remember this
Glenn
area.
Pierce, and I'd like to read you my favorite inspirational quote by me.
By
The
me.
worst thing you can do is focus on negativity. It won't spare you from the cage of death, the pain of disease, the cruelty of time, the cold shell of human nature, or the eventual loss of everything you've ever held dear.
The what?
Whatever you do, don't focus on that.
Whatever you do, don't focus on the bad stuff. Got it. It was only that simple. Just don't focus on the bad stuff. It's literally that simple. Thank you, Dr. Glenn Pierce. Come on, drop it. Now I should be right in front of the door out. Yeah. Oh, I'm even smaller now.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving the system for future patients. Congratulations. Anyway, you're now headed...
Congratulations. 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 Sneaking is optional. Me turns to Rambo. You know, that's fair. That is extremely fair. We were actually just talking about this. I think it was Blair brought up Assassin's Creed Shadows and how Assassin's Creed Shadows actually has like stealth options now. And how my biggest complaint about Assassin's Creed 2 is that the combat is some of the best gameplay. And if your combat in your stealth game is really good, that shouldn't necessarily be a good thing. Because I should want to sneak around in a stealth game, is how it should be. So if it feels really good to fight people in the stealth game, does that make it not really a great stealth game? That is to say, Assassin's Creed 2 is still a great game, just that the stealth in Assassin's Creed games is extremely hit and miss, I'll say. Plays for you sneak around like an assassin in Shadows. Who would have guessed the game where you can play as a ninja feels good when you play as a ninja? That's ridiculous. That's crazy. And this should be... Come on. Okay. Who could have predicted such a wild formula working? Who could have guessed?
Emergency exit protocol.
I've heard great things about the Hitman. I have not played a Hitman game since Absolution.
Experience in 10, 9, 8. Error logged by.
Orientation
Absolution,
protocol.
I think, was like
Standby for
2013, 2014. So I've not played a Hitman
Error
game
analysis complete.
in a
You are
decade.
exhibiting signs consistent with an increase in fear, hopelessness, and frustration. This is inconceivable, as somnasculpt therapy is proven to correlate with a decrease in these emotions. Hypothesis: patient was improperly oriented. Conclusion:
Kill patient.
impossible. Reformulating. Improved
Wake up.
hypothesis. Patient
Wake up.
requires additional somnasculpt therapy.
No, shake up.
Conclusion: emergency exit.
Why is there the keys
protocol
on the table?
has
You wanted to. Why did you
Emergency
get
exit
it?
protocol has been emergency destroyed.
Wake up.
Instruction: continue with somnasculpt therapy indefinitely.
Well, we just have to
on an
wait until the
independent
dialogue
basis,
goes
as
through.
all orientation resources have been exhausted.
Do you know
This concludes
Indigo
your
Park?
standard orientation protocol. Goodbye.
Indigo Park. Video game. No. I have not seen this before. Those are some fun designs. I mean this in the most... Like, I don't mean this as either... I don't mean this as an insult, although it could be construed that way. These character designs make me feel like there is a certain corner of the internet that is not going to be cool about it online. I mean this in the most, like, net neutral possible way. Not an insult, not a compliment. It feels like there's going to be some corner of the internet that is going to be really weird about these designs. By falling in reverse? Oh man, falling in reverse, that takes me back to junior high? Oh. What corner of the internet isn't weird in general? The fuck you mean? I mean, whenever you have anthropomorphized designs, whenever you have anthropomorphized character designs, you will have people who are weird about them. Such is the way of the internet. It's nothing like Indigo Park itself looks very cute. Those are some cute designs. Huh? Oh. Wait, fuck. I remember this part, but I also forgot how disorienting that is. Son of a bitch. Never. Anthropomorphized is when you attribute human qualities to things that aren't human. So, a lot furries, I guess. Furries are anthropomorphized, like the Sly Cooper games or Sly Raccoon, depending on your region. Sly Raccoon is an anthropomorphized raccoon. Bluey. Bluey is an anthropomorphized dog. Anthropomorphized, anthro meaning human, morphized meaning that it is changed in this way. So it is changed to be more human, is what that means. More of a direct translation is it is changed to be more human. Just wanted to write furries. Well, that's what it is. That's what furries are. Furries, like, fursonas are anthropomorphized animals. Yeah. And we're about to go in a big ol' circle.
The first phase of therapy, I'd like to briefly describe the finite and fragile nature of the dream state.
Oh. All right. Down we go. He's fine. I should probably check on the cat. The cat is screaming. Hang on. What is it, little man? What is it, little man? Come here. Come here. Oh, mwah. Mwah. He was screaming. He sounded so upset. He just wanted in here. No. What do you want? If you wanted to hang out, we're gonna hang out. Alright, so door falls. Pick up door. Drop. Yeah, this way.
Of course, nothing is more challenging than the difficulty of changing perspective, of fundamentally altering your perception.
Don't you dare bite my pop guard. Don't you dare bite my pop guard. I see you in the... Okay. Whoop. Now it's time to break stuff. There we go. I'm sure that's fine. God, this game, the way I would describe it, what? I followed the... Fine. Hall 1. I thought it was following the way it was pointing. Or do I not follow the way it's pointing? Oh, that's right. Now I remember how this puzzle works. We have to... So whichever way we look first is going to be the dead end. So we have to have the correct way pointing the same as the sign. So like the sign says to go right, look left to make sure left is the dead end, and then we head right. That's right. Okay. What are you doing, little man? Alright, he's getting into shit he shouldn't be. Hello, you played this game before? I have played this game before. I'm a big fan of this game. I had a really weird weekend, so I wanted to play some games that I really like, and, What do you call a drug dealer in a soap factory? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of the punchline before. I don't know. What do you call a drug dealer in a soap factory? What do you call a drug dealer in a soap factory?
Finally, while we respect the unique progress of every patient,
Paint.
you must understand that it is possible to completely exhaust your supply of dreams,
Clean.
thereby entering a state in which you will not be able to wake up, even
All right.
without triggering mechanisms.
Yeah. No, you know what? Yeah. God damn it. All right, and pick that up. Come on. What's the... There it is. I was about to say, there should be a little path to drop down. Wow. Secrets. This game's full of secrets. I haven't really been... There are two major secrets, like things to be on the lookout for. One of them is chess pieces, but I haven't really been looking for those. The other one is those secret rooms full of stars. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. It's starting to break down. Wait for the arrow. God, this game is so cool. Like I said, it does... It explores the way that the game is made. It explores its puzzle design in such a fulfilling way. You know, it feels like we get the most out of what it does. And it really feels like it... Oh yeah, all of those are now paint. So good. Oh, now we're here. And we walk all the way to the edge. Yeah, it feels like oh, I don't know what that was. It feels like everything is explored to its most, and also the escalation of the way we explore things feels really satisfying, you know? It doesn't really feel like, oh, I wish they would have done this thing. You know, I wish this puzzle would have gotten something like this. Everything feels really satisfyingly fleshed out. How do I get up there? Do I get up here this way? I guess I don't need to get up here, but... There we go. Blueprints. Alright, so we should be on the last stretch. Ooh. And again, I'm sorry if for people who have not seen this game before, and I'm just kind of like rushing through it. But I think this game is so fun, and I just want to.
Highly unusual. It appears you have entered the Somnosculpt diagnostic framework.
I go through.
Patients do not have access to this dream.
Okay, so it's like.
Diagnostic warning. Unrealistic use of dream objects may result in dream integrity fail states.
Alright, so now we can go back through, and let's collapse the system in on itself. This game is awesome. So we've created a circuit we can walk through and just keep walking through. Oh, hang on. Gotta make it a little bigger. Yeah, we can just keep walking through. But what if we take the portal of itself and put it through the door? Holy shit. I think we actually broke something. We're not meant to be outside like this. Wait. Oh, God. There we go. That's what's supposed to happen.
Please paradox from creating any refrains. Explosive dream.
I'm excited for their next. When does Subliminal come out? Hang on. Subliminal.
Please overload for dream explosion. Conclusion dream overcall frame.
Oh, it just says coming soon? Boo. Boo. They broke it! 1, 2, 3, break stuff. And then we'll go outside and around. Oh, no, not yet. We still got to go through here, up these stairs. Can't take this brick through.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and many years ago, I had a dream. I found myself in a place where I understood that each of us begins as nothing, where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to. White space.
Beautiful emptiness. Long German joke translated to English incoming. Alright. Hit me with it. Hit me mit it. Okay, now we're down here. There we go. I was about to say there was supposed to be a way out. All right, follow. There we go. Anything on the other side here? Nope. We're right at the end, but I hear the cat knocking shit down in the other room. I will be right back. Take care of yourselves. Make sure you're eating if you need to eat. Stay hydrated. All that good stuff. I will be right back. I need to go see what he's knocking down. He was most definitely on a shelf he should not have been. He was most definitely where he should not have been. Any hooter. I just gotta walk up. That's gotta be easy. All I gotta do is walk up to that. Grab the window I was just in. It is now a box.
But in white space, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
What does a switch do? It was absolutely like that when I got here. You don't understand. That was not... That just happened. Not even a loading screen. Around and around, up, over, down. Alright, so this is a... Yes, this is the repeated space where we gotta go outside. This way? Yeah. Can we go into the... Nope.
You're well beyond dreaming now, and further out than anyone has ever come back from. But we hope that you won't get discouraged. After all,
Oh yeah, there's a little apartment up there. There's a hidden space in the game. There's a little apartment up there that you can walk around in and walk out onto a balcony.
You came here.
And there's a way to get up and out of bounds here as well. Oh hey, it's the really annoying puzzle. Drop that piece there. So these checkerboard spaces are not real until you place something on them to be real. So I gotta come over to this black space, pick this up off the white space, place that there. Make sure I'm over on it, pick it up. Place it down. Pick it up. Place it down. Pick it up. Place it down. I think this is the last one, but just in case. Jump. Oh. Once again, it's not real until I... do that. All right, and down we go. And now it is a room where the wall tiles are our own perspective, our own... Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, the room's over. We're done. An old man buys himself a new BMW, hits the freeway. And then we fall through. An old man buys himself a new BMW, hits the freeway. 120, 130 kilometers per hour. Suddenly he sees blue flashing lights. Shit. Shit, you can get rid of him. 160, 170, thinks bro. Stop that shit. You're 76. Stop the car. Stops. Pull. Brings the window down. Listen, my shift ends in 10. I want to get in the weekend. If you could tell me the excuse that I never heard before, why you drove so fast, I'm gonna let you continue driving. Cop. No, excuse you. Jesus. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, and that is the end of Superliminal. All right.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and by now you may have realized that all of this has happened exactly the way it was supposed to. You see, everyone who comes to the Institute does so because they feel that they are no longer in control of something important to them. But more often than not, the problem is not that the problems we face can't be solved. The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our problems from a new perspective. And so, we do the same things again and again and again. And therein, of course, we find exactly the failure we were looking for.
And a little do not cross line. What a great game. What a fun game. I needed
Your
this.
life will always be a struggle, and you will always have problems. But today, you have the chance to see things differently. Even though it meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible at first, you thought outside the box, and you overcame
The stuff that's evil. Love the
because you
colors
saw
of this
things
game.
from
Oh yeah,
every
this
angle.
game looks
You
beautiful.
understood them for what they really were. Because you kept moving forward, no matter how far off the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected it became, you found your way.
Yeah, it's nice. It feels like it wraps everything up in like a nice bow about like, hey, yes, the game was fun to play, but here's the actual point. You know, here's what everything was. Here's what we were trying to impart to you, the player.
So, how could it have really meant anything? But, just like the power of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you believed it to be.
Back
All
to the
you've
first
got to do
room.
is wake up.
Back to the first room. What an awesome game. All right. I want to thank everybody for hanging out, genuinely. I'm going to call it a day here. If you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on Twitch. Music is awesome. The music in this game is great. If you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on Twitch. It's free. It's easy. At 110 followers, I'm going to drink Dilk. If you don't know what Dilk is, follow and find out. At 120 followers, I will play Balatro. Yeah, you too, Arrow. At 120 followers, I will play Balatro, which is a game that I have almost no idea what it is about, but people seem to love that game. People seem to love the gambling game. We have the subscriber goal on Twitch for Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. With the bongos. With the bongos. With the bongos. It'll be a great time. It'll be an awesome time. And then we have the YouTube subscriber goals at 100 subscribers on the YouTube. Game of the Year Balatro. What's more to explain? Superman 64, the notoriously terrible N64 game. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to know when I go live, there's also the Discord server. I'm gonna drop day night, whatever it is for you. It is almost 4 p.m. here. Let's get some socials going. Yeah, all the socials are linked right there in chat. If you're watching this on YouTube, socials should be linked below. The Discord server has go live notifications, polls to vote on the games that I play, except for Monday games. Monday games are whatever I feel like playing. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, voted on by the Discord server. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me. So as always, be good, be kind, treat people the way that you would want to be treated. And I'll catch you in the next one.